Hi guys, so today I'm turning the camera around again and I'm going to show you how to use Canva, that's www.canva.com, to create social media quotes for your social media accounts. And in particular, I'm going to focus on the Instagram template because I know Instagram is a really big one for wedding planners. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm going to show you how easy this is because I get a lot of questions about this. So here we go. So if you don't already have Canva open, just hop in and do that. And we're going to start right here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll through the designs. So I'm going to go through and find the Instagram template, because the great thing about Canva is that Canva has all the templates already done and they have them already pre-sized for you, which is so amazing. And here we go. So we're going to do an Instagram post. So this is the Instagram template all ready to go. And you can see on the left-hand side, you have all the different templates that you can use from what Canva gives you. So I'm just going to do this. So what I like to do when I create the templates, I like to call it Instagram posts or Instagram feed template, only because I also have a different template for Instagram stories. And I like to put the year on it. And the reason I like to put a year on it is because every year I like to review and update my templates, just as all the different social media platforms are changing. Sometimes they change their algorithms and sometimes different things work in different years. So I like to do that because then it prompts me each year to do a review. So if I have this labeled 2019 and I'm using it in 2020, it prompts me to kind of look at the content and make sure it's still relevant. Now I'm going to show you the next step, which is then I'm going to choose a template. And I like to choose template for Instagram that's not too flashy and has too much things going on, only because if I post a lot of photos with people in them, when I prop a quote inside of this, I also like it to be a little bit clean so it doesn't look overwhelming to the eyes when it's blended with all my other Instagram photos. So I'm going to just choose something simple. I'm going to go with wedding and see if I can customize this. So I'm doing the wedding post. Okay, so that's one possibility. It's not one that I completely love. Okay, here's one that I actually like. I like this one. I'll keep scrolling and see if I see any others. Okay, so that's the one we're gonna go with. And I'm gonna change it up with my branding colors. So the first thing I do when I start any template in Canva is that I change it with my branding colors. And depending on the version of Canva you're using, this will look a little different. If you're using the free version of Canva that I'm logged into right now, you'll see that you'll have to select your colors. But if you have Canva for Work, you'll notice in Canva for Work, you have the option of setting up your branding colors, and no matter which template you pull, your branding colors are always going to be available outlined in the default colors. So I'm just going to change this because I know what my branding colors are, but I'm just going to use something fairly simple. So for the outer edge, I'm going to change the lighter color to a bit of a blue, and the blue in my branding's a little bit darker. So I'm gonna, and guys, believe it or not, I know the code for this. I'm just trying to not work with it. Then I'm gonna go white. The other, and for the font, I'm just gonna ungroup this so I can remove some of them because I only need one. And I'm gonna make the font white, and I'm gonna change this to the best font because that's the one I really like. So we're gonna go with this. Now Now I have my template ready to go. I have the template, I have the colors. All I need to find are actually quotes to fill these. And this is where it gets a little bit interesting. So one of the first things I did was I went to Google and I just searched wedding guests 101 or wedding guest etiquette, only because as a wedding planner, one of the great ways to find content for your quotes, if you can't think of anything that's popular, one of the great things to do is to just search for things that your potential brides, your potential couples won't like. So for example, things that couples do where on the way to the wedding, they might be messaging the bride and groom to be asking for directions. Just little things like that that's kind of irritating. So I like to use those as prompts because if you're planning a wedding or if you've been to a wedding and helped someone plan the wedding, any of those scenarios, you know how difficult it can be and how frustrating and annoying those little moments can be. So your potential clients will relate to those. So they're great content to post to get engagement on your social media accounts. So I have one already pulled up and it's on weddingshopinc.com. And this article is called The 33 Worst Wedding Guest Mistakes. So this is a great place to pull content from. So it says, forgetting to RSVP. So that's one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get cheeky and I'm going to say, good morning to everyone except the people who forgot to RSVP to my wedding. I'm going to make this font a little bit smaller. So there we go. That's pretty much it. That's all you need to do when you're creating content in terms of quotes for your Instagram or Facebook, anything to increase your engagement. It's that simple. Now, when you want to save it, all you got to do is hit that download button. And you have the option of downloading it as a PNG or JPEG. I suggest going with a PNG, particularly if you're looking for a high quality image. So you just download it, save it, and you upload it and use it on Instagram. And if you have Canva on your phone, there is a Canva app. You have the option of actually sharing it from the app directly to Instagram from your phone, which is a little bit easier. But I find that the mobile version of Canva is not as extensive, not as comprehensive as the desktop version. So depending on what you like, I like to create all my posts in Canva on the desktop, and then I move it into my scheduling program, and I currently use Planoly to do that. So there you go, guys. That's one of the simplest, easiest way to get quotes and other quick content to increase engagement on your Instagram account. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, just drop it below in the comments and I'll answer that for you.